Going on YouTube? A little bit of a different location. I make this video while I'm cooking, but if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name's Nick. On this channel, I talk about work a lot. I also talk about purpose. If you're new to the channel, do me a favor, scroll down, hit that subscribe button. More importantly, in the comments, tell me where you guys are from. The whole purpose of this channel is to grow a community of like minds looking to go up and to the right. So appreciate you guys for joining me. Making a very healthy dinner today. I don't usually eat this quote unquote healthy. I mean, show y'all what I'm working with. Got some al pastor. I don't know how close this is. Yeah, al pastor chickpeas. And I've got some mushrooms. Got the baby spinach. And then I'm finishing it out with some sweet potato chunks. You know, keeping it efficient. Speaking of efficiency, the reason why I'm eating like this at this time of night, being out of character a little bit, is because I want to kind of like clear myself out a little bit. Ate a lot of protein earlier in the day, last couple of days. It just helped me with my sleep a little bit, and also it's helped me with the digestive process, not eating so heavy the latter part of the day, and eating all that protein during the day helps me stay full. So something I'm trying out. I mean, I hadn't eaten chickpeas before Monday, and today's Wednesday. Yeah, January 8th, Wednesday. I dig them though. Oh, I'm forgetting, and I'm taking an L for it. So apparently garbanzo beans and chickpeas are the same thing, but I'm not really talking about garbanzo beans. I'm talking about hummus. Some hummus to go with this is amazing, and this meal is sorely gonna miss the hummus. I almost wanna mix it up. Hold on, guys. By the way, feel free to put this video in 2x. I know I'm not talking about what the title of the video is yet, but I'm about to get to it because your time is valuable. I'm just gonna go and get to it. So, living in Charlotte, North Carolina. So, I'll start with the city. I'll talk about myself in just a moment. But Charlotte's been growing quite a bit. I moved here in 2021. So right in the middle of the pandemic, a lot of people from the north were moving down here, and I think it was anywhere between 100 to 150 people moving here every day. And that's kind of crazy when you think about it. Like, not too many people were leaving while 100 to 150 people are moving here on a daily basis. Think about what that looks like from a construction standpoint, not just from apartments, but also from a home building perspective, a home value perspective. It definitely played a role. I can't speak to too much as far as what Charlotte's rental value or the rental market was before that, or the home market specifically. I just know it was cheaper, okay? Now, with that information, already messing up, olive oil is slippery. When I first moved to Charlotte, I lived in a house outside the city on the west side. And I want to say my rent was under $100 or $1,000. It was like 600 to 800, something like that. And this was, if it was a drive without traffic, we're talking about 30 minutes. So, time progresses, I move into a unit or another home, but it's within the city limits. And as far as like being away from uptown, you call uptown or our downtown uptown here in Charlotte for whatever reason. I think it's because the city started towards the south side and then built up instead of the other way around. Anyhow, that was a house with 2 bedrooms and 2 baths. One unit or one, I guess, bedroom had just the bedroom and then it had the bathroom outside of it. My unit, I guess you'd call it, had a bedroom, frankly, not much bigger than what you guys are looking at. And then maybe 3 or 4 feet behind you, it had a bathroom attached behind it and then a closet. And then all of downstairs was just kitchen, living room, and pretty much it. There, I was paying roughly $1,200, $1,300, somewhere around that ballpark. And then I moved to this unit. So originally, when I moved to this unit, this was the year of 2023. Very beginning of 2023. And I moved into a studio unit. Now, I'm gonna tell you a crazy story because I don't know exactly what's going on with Charlotte's market, but I am gonna talk about the affordability of this city in just a moment, as well as where I think the direction of the city's going in relation to the rest of the country. But I moved into the unit at the beginning of 2023. This was a larger studio. You kind of walk into the unit and the kitchen on the left, kind of like it is in here. And then you had your living room. Then you had a partition wall that had 2 opening spaces adjacent from where the living room couch would be. And then there's a bedroom, and then with the bedroom attached is a bathroom, walk-in closet. So pretty big sized studio, and about every month, I mean, it depended on utilities, but about every month I was paying about $2,100. So I don't live in downtown, uptown. I live like slightly on the outskirts. I'm looking at the skyline right now, pretty close by. But that's just where the market was at that point. Did not wash these. Y'all gonna judge me. I'm not a cook, I'm not a chef. Alright? Know how to get it done. Told you to put it in 2X. I don't think I have my strainer available, but I'll give you guys timelines so you kind of understand where the market has been and where it is now. But I moved into this unit, the same complex, into this unit in May of last year. And some context, instead of, like I described to you guys, the unit I was paying $21 for, this floor you see here, I mean, here's my front door. This kitchen, I have a living room, I have floor-to-ceiling windows, and I have a downstairs, and that's all my bedroom, bathroom, closet, a lot of space down there, frankly more than this that's up here. And then I have an upstairs that's a private terrace. Why am I paying $300 less a month? I asked the leasing lady why is this unit that's obviously much better, why am I paying substantially less? She just said that's what the market is. I didn't change locations, I didn't change apartment complexes. Only thing I changed was the amount of access that I had. And frankly, the unit that I was in before, I was facing the highway. So I got used to pretty quickly listening to cars drive up and down. 4 o'clock in the morning, you got your Hellcats outside trying to show off. I got used to that. Now it's quiet. I have a view and I don't have the highway around me. So you may be wondering, like, what brought you to Charlotte, or what do you do to get by in Charlotte? Well, I work in sales. I am a sales manager at a SaaS company. If you're wondering what SaaS is, it stands for Software as a Service. So the service that we provide within a software, the point of it is to make business run more efficiently for our clients. I know y'all making fun of me. It's okay. I'm not good at cooking. And this has been burning back here. It's crazy. Maybe I should do one at a time. That might be a good idea. Remember to wash things when I do that. Spinach is already washed. Already open these, sealable top. No editing, guys. We just roll with it. With that job, I will say, off rip, I mean, I make 6 figures. Last year was my first year doing so, and with that context, it was the most money I made in my life in a year. With that being said, do I consider the cost of living in Charlotte to be affordable? Yeah, I do. I think more of it's about, like, well, at least for myself, I think more of the conversation is about what you're willing to sacrifice, because obviously only like 10 to 15% of people in this country make $100,000 a year. So I'm not saying that I'm the norm in this country. I would like to see us more people become 6-figure earners and so on. Because frankly, the 10 to 15% of the country is making 6 figures, and I'm 27 years old. I'm sure that number shrinks. And I'm black. I want to see us all be able to do it. But what I mean about sacrifice is, don't make fun of my cooking skills. I mean, make fun of me, I don't care. I'm doing one by one, and then maybe I'll warm up the stuff that's just been sitting there. Just not a chef, you know? I could have been doing the sweet potatoes this whole time. I'm gonna make this point first. With sacrifices, what I mean by that is, for me, my first year making 6 figures, my family, I came from a middle class family. Towards the end of my childhood, we started to lean more towards upper middle, but really weren't. I wouldn't consider us to be upper middle. We never had a need for anything for sure. So some people would call us upper middle, but I guess my parents' total net income as I was about to go to college, probably like 120. And this is in Columbia, South Carolina. So well, like don't get me wrong. Doing pretty well as a family. But now, I mean, I'm making more than that. Obviously, in a more expensive city, but that's just a guess, by the way. My point in saying that is, growing up, I wasn't necessarily exposed to having this type of money and what it looks like to manage that money to a T. And that's not my parents' fault. Some of that's simply on me. Like I had extra money and I wanted to spend it. I always end up saving every paycheck, but looking back on the year, I was like, how much money I could have right now if I didn't do dumb stuff or stuff that wasn't really all that fulfilling. Where I could be in the first year making this type of money. If I wanted to do this kind of stuff, I could easily put it off and watch my money compound a little bit in different ways that I see fit. But that's kind of what I mean by sacrificing. But other people may have to sacrifice from the standpoint of having joint incomes in the same household. So whether that's a spouse or whether that's just a roommate in general, to allow you to get where you want to go. I think it's a matter of perception. Like you could say Charlotte is expensive, and in relation to most cities in this country, it's not. This unit in Atlanta or Miami or anything like that probably would be comfortably closer to 2,700. Even though it's a one bedroom, it's a unique one bedroom. It's basically a townhome. So it's all a matter of perspective. All of life is, and there are opportunities out there if you're willing to apply yourself. I truly believe that. I don't think everybody has the same story, and I don't think everybody has the same starting point. I think that's what some people miss when they hear that anybody can make something out of themselves. I think people do have different starting points, and I'll say that with my whole chest. But with application, I think anybody can get to where they want to be. It just takes discipline, it takes consistency, and it takes curiosity. I'm hungry. I love y'all already. I think we've been on camera for like 20 minutes. I don't know how many people are still watching, but if you are, do me a favor. Scroll down to the bottom of this video, hit the subscribe button, hit that comment button and tell me where you're from. I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers before the end of this month. We're at the 8th, so hopefully you can help me with that goal. But other than that, progress and perfection. Let's get it.